that even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped.
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear and
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty, we are free at
last! For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
Shirley Chisolm was born in Brooklyn, New York, November 30th, 1924. She was known as not only the first African American to participate in Congress, but the first woman as well. She represented the New York's 12th Congressional District. She was also the first African American and first woman to be a candidate for a major party nomination for President of the United States. Chisolm was an American politician, educator, and author. Some of her early careers involved taking care of children. In 1953, she started getting into politics. She was the first black judge in Brooklyn, New York. In 1964, she chose to run for a seat in the New York State Assembly. In her early years, Shirley worked on a bill to give domestic workers minimum wages. She worked to improve opportunities for inner city citizens, to include supporting sending funds for education, healthcare, and many other social services. She also focused on land rights for Native Americans.
Why should I step back? I think it's precisely the kind of thinking that has gone on in this country, because a white male has always been the person who has entered into the White House. The fact that a black and a woman who also has a certain kind of following among some of the groups that these gentlemen address themselves to also, I don't see why it is that I should step back. We've never had a black person or woman to seriously run.
Shirley was super against the discrimination of women. She was a forceful advocate of the Equal Rights Amendment to help others accept women. She argued that women of color were affected by a double discrimination, and it hurt them economically. She wanted the women's movement to better reflect such women and their everyday problems. Shirley Chisolm worked for the betterment of the people and helped take steps towards equality for women. In 1983, she left Congress and made her home in Williamsville, New York. She then worked as a college professor in an all-women's college in Mount Yoloke, Massachusetts. She died January 1st, 2005.